it's Jay. So I'm back with the rest of my summer fragrances that I've been experimenting with and using to uplift my spirits during this winter. So we ended the last video with white florals. So we're gonna go into some juicy white florals. Now all of these are gonna have a note of fruit. To give them some juiciness, okay? The first one I'll mention is Scandale à Paris by Jean Paul Gaultier. This is jasmine, there's pear, and there is honey in this fragrance. So definitely a sweet, juicy pear on top with the florals and the warmth from the honey. So that is that. This is Elie Saab. I love Elie Saab. I love Orange Blossom, and I guess Francis Kurkdjian does a lot of their fragrances. But there are red berries, there's peach and orange blossom in this fragrance with some benzoin. There's some patchouli in the base. This is really nice. So this is Elie Saab Le Parfum in white. Really beautiful. The next one I have is Dahlia Divan by Givenchy. There's lots of fruits in here. There are peaches, there is green apple, black currant in this fragrance, white florals, but with a vanillic musky base. This is really, really nice, really uplifting, juicy. The next one is Elie Saab. This is Le Parfum, and this is the Resort Collection, clearly in the red bottle. There's pomegranate, orange blossom, but there's also patchouli, and the patchouli in this fragrance is similar, probably the same as the patchouli in the Le Haut Couture with the almond and the vanilla. But the reason I say that is because it gives me that that moist feel, that balmy feel, and so although this fragrance is sweet and it's juicy and it reminds me of humidity, it reminds me of being out in the summertime when it's humid. So this is really nice with the pomegranate. Juicy white floral with a moist, warm base. The next one I have is La Vie Belle La Eclat. And this is a citric top, but you still get some of the original La Vie Belle in this fragrance. And this fragrance, although it is fresh at the top, it's more citric at the top, it sweetens up on your skin. So again, if you didn't watch the first video, first of all, you should go back and watch it. But what I said is that in these categories, I'm gonna mention the least sweet to the most sweet. So this quickly sweetens up on your skin, and you get like a brighter, fresher version of the original La Vie Belle. So that is the Eclat version. The next category is going to be roses. So they're going to be fresh, they're going to be juicy roses with a warmer musky, or like with patchouli, something to warm up the base, okay? So this first one I'm going to mention is Coach. This is the EDP. So this is rose with raspberry with a suede base. So this is really nice. The next one I have is Miss Dior. This is Absolutely Blooming. This is rose and this is berries. These are berries in here, but this has a musky powderiness to it. And it gives it a candy feel. It's really, really nice, almost powdery, but still warm. So that is Absolutely Blooming by Dior. This next one is very, very juicy and rosy, thick. This is a thicker fragrance. And this is L'Extase by Nina Ricci. Rose, and I feel like, I think there's raspberry in here. I could be wrong. I think it's raspberry that makes it juicy. But it reminds me, all in all, of those little strawberry candies that have the juicy middle. They have like a strawberry wrapper that with the green top. That's what this fragrance reminds me of. So it is strong, it's thick, and that's what I think makes me feel it's appropriate for both seasons because of the thickness. It's like it's a rich fragrance, okay? The next one I am gonna share with you I still have my 10 mil, but I plan to get a full bottle when I use this up. This is Kayali, this is Elixir, and this is really nice because it has that sweet but still fresh red apple at the top. There's rose and jasmine in here with a lot of musk in this fragrance. And so the way the top mixes with the apple and the rose and the rose and the jasmine mixing is really beautiful with that juicy apple. But like I said, there's a lot of musk in here to warm it up. So that is Elixir 11. The next one I have is Van Cleef and Arpels, and this is Rose Rouge. This fragrance is juicy. There's a lot of berries at the top with rose and patchouli in the base. Really nice. This is like a juicy to the point of almost like a fermented berry. It gives me a little bit of a wine vibe. I would say this is a juicier, lighter version of Armani C. Definitely lighter and juicier. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm trying to get more, but that's what I get from it. More juice, brighter than the Armani C. The next rose that I feel works in the winter is Coco Mademoiselle. This is citrusy rose with vanilla and patchouli. This is the intense version. I think any version of this would work because it's so strong and it has that warm patchouli base. And the next one is the Armani C. This is the EDP. This is blackcurrant, rose, vanilla, patchouli. Really beautiful. Okay, so the next category is going to be sweet. They're just going to be either candy sweet, fruity sweet, but they all have a kind of like a bright fruit top, but definitely these are the most sweet fragrances in this series for my designers. So the first one is Kayali, and this is Eden Juicy Apple 01. And it's really just berries and apple with a little bit of muskiness, but this is candy sweet. Really nice. There is a freshness to this fragrance too, but there is a candy sweetness to it. The next one I have is Viktor and Rolf, and this is Dancing Roses. This is a syrupy cherry liqueur on top with rose. This fragrance is so nice. If you can find this, this is unfortunately discontinued. This is just something that I love wearing. I need to wear it more. But the top is unbeatable. If you can get a decant or something of this, I think that you should. It's worth trying. But yeah, that thickness of the cherry liqueur, the richness of it, definitely helps it to be lasting in the wintertime. And that's Dancing Roses. The next one is Trésor La Nuit, and this is tart fruits at the top, strawberry, tangerine, with some rose and some vanilla and patchouli, a little bit of incense in the base. So this is really, I've said it reminds me of a confection, kind of smooth and rich, kind of thick, but still bright. I think I said it reminds me of that ruby chocolate. It gives you like a fruity tart top, but it's still creamy and rich. So there is La Nuit Trésor. The next one is Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One. So this is pear at the top with white florals and caramel, vanilla at the base. Very nice. Still fresh and bright. And I get a lot more freshness this winter, but it still get the caramel, but it's not as sweet as it is in the summertime. So I think this one is a good one. Another fragrance that I have is Mugler. This is Angel. This is Eau Croisière, and this is the 2019 version. So this is mango with a little bit of that vanilla, or not the vanilla, but angel base. So there's patchouli. And it works well. When I first was thinking about getting this fragrance, I was unsure how the mango would mix with the patchouli and with the original angel base, but it really works. It's really nice for this colder weather. sweet. So the next one I have is La Vie Belle, and this is Intense Mint. So this is raspberries. You get some nuttiness, syrupy raspberries with some nuttiness, a lot of vanilla. It's a little bit powdery, but it's really fruity and it's really sweet with the vanilla. I don't get much patchouli from this fragrance, but it's thick. It's really a fluffy cloud around you, a little bit nutty as well. And the last one I have is Boss, and this is the scent. This is the Private Accord Chocolate Orange. Okay, it dies down to more of a orangey vanillic fragrance. The chocolate doesn't last throughout, but it's really, really rich in the beginning, and it's still I find that this fragrance lasts better for me when I spray it on my clothes. I get a lot more longevity from it. I know it's not known for its lasting power, but I definitely get more hours even when I spray it on my clothes. So that is Chocolate Orange, orange mostly on the dry down, sweet orange on the dry down. So that's Hugo Boss, the scent Private Accord. And that's it. That's it for my designer list. I have a niche list coming out of summertime fragrances that are giving me life in the wintertime. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys continue to have a great day. Love, Jay. Bye-bye.